Hey everyone, welcome back. Got a collection update today. A lot of stuff to show off these next couple of days. I've gotten so much stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. But before I get started, wanted to just call something out really quickly. I know my channel's name is Melanie Loves Death Metal. Started on the premise of only talking about death metal and showing off my death metal collection. Unfortunately, started this in kind of a weird time in my life because I just recently started really diving into black metal and buying a lot of black metal. So most of the stuff, these next couple of updates, are probably going to be black metal albums. And honestly, that's just because the stuff I've been buying is readily available. It's getting shipped to me super fast. It's stuff that's already been out. It's some of the stuff's not even pre-orders, stuff like that. And most of the death metal stuff that I've been ordering these last several months haven't even been released yet. I think I have like 15 tapes right now pre-ordered. That's not even an exaggeration. And most of them don't come out until next month and then May. So I'm kind of in a stalemate right now of waiting on the newer stuff to come in. However, there is a lot of death metal albums that I really want, and I started writing them out the other day because now is the time for me to get them. Because it seems like the newer releases have slowed down a little bit now, to where like last year and the year before I was getting new stuff like 3 to 4 new albums every single week I was pre-ordering. And that seems to have slowed down quite a bit this year, probably due to COVID and people just are recording right now and stuff like that. But yeah, so the black metal is pretty heavy at the moment. So hopefully that's not an issue. I don't think it is. I think people just in general want to see what I've been buying and what I want to talk about. But in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, like especially next month, it's going to be heavy death metal. Lots of death metal. Like I put in an order last night. It's been shipped. There's a couple things that are coming. I have another big order coming. It's just unfortunately some of the stuff I've been getting is overseas, so that's also taking its time. But yeah, so just try and stay patient if you're wanting to see more death metal. It's definitely coming, but unfortunately these next couple of videos are probably going to be mostly black metal. All right, so let's get started. Enough blabbering. I got 5 tapes today, 5 vinyl. Tried to keep it even, and then tomorrow I'll probably do another one. I have about, I don't know, like there's like 10 or so LPs behind me that I still need to show off, that I got just over the weekend. So, all right, let's get started. First things first. This is Evil, Possessed by Evil. So this is like a blackened thrash metal band. They're from Japan, and I bought this tape on Life After Death through their distro, but this is a release that is on Nuclear War Now. So they still have them available. And I bought this completely not knowing what I was buying. This was kind of a blind buy. Life After Death posted that they had these in stock on their distro. It's like, oh, that looks cool. I'll just buy it. You know, take a chance here. This is amazing. It is really, really good. It's thrashy, 100% thrashy. So I should probably show the J card too. How about that? Again, I'm really not too familiar with this band at all. They've been out for a little while now. I think this is like their second or third full length that they came out last year. So again, they're from Japan, so there's a lot of Japanese in here, but it's really good. It's just riffs and speed, and it's really, really good. I was blown away when I listened to this after I bought it. So yeah, these are still available on Nuclear War Now. You can get it on Bandcamp or their website. It's really good. This is definitely something I'm going to suggest to everybody for the next several weeks when I talk to them. It's like, hey, have you heard this yet? Because it's really good. Comes with a nice little slipcover too. Fortunately, my case got a little jacked up by the post office, but it's all good. So yeah, really, really good. Check this out if you have not. As always, I'll link where you can get this. So the next thing is modern black metal. I posted this on my Instagram yesterday. I got this weekend. I've been waiting patiently for it, but I also have a vinyl coming. I bought the vinyl and the tape I'll explain why in a minute. But this is Mourir, I believe is how you say their name. It is a French black metal band. They're from Toulouse. Put out on Total Dissonance Worship. If you're not familiar with that, they're a little small label here out of here in Tampa. The main owner is Simon, who plays in Nightmare. So he's the guitarist in Nightmare. He started his own little label, I think last year or the year before. And he does these licensed presses of these amazing albums. I have several other releases he did Imperial Triumphant a couple months ago. And so yeah, this album was actually came out last year. It was one of my favorite albums to come out last year. Unfortunately, I found it so late into the year, and I'm sad about that because it's incredible. Simon and Total Dissonance Worship is known for doing amazing tape pressings, as you can see. This really nice slipcover, that's upside down, and that's his logo. And then on the other side, numbered, I got 53 out of 100. There's another set that comes like this with the pin. So yeah, these are still available on Bandcamp. I think there's only a few left. If you're not familiar with this band, it's a modern black metal band. Very good. Yeah, I mean, it's different. It's definitely different than the normal black metal that I've been listening to. I don't know the whole entire history behind this band, unfortunately. I've looked and I've heard some things, and I know that like the main guy behind this band has another band that people love. So all stuff I've been planning on to look into more. But yeah, Total Dissonant Worship, just really, really great little small like boutique label, puts out these tape represses of these releases. Great quality, and this is a fantastic album. This is definitely one of my favorite albums at the moment. I listen to it quite often, and like I said, I ordered the vinyl, so that should be coming soon. The vinyl is really nice too, so I'm definitely going to show that off. But I got the tape just because I want to support the label. I want to support Simon. He's on Instagram. I'll link his Instagram. He posts amazing vinyl pictures and guitar pictures and old BMW pictures. I think he's originally from Germany. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff, but this is really good. Check this out if you have not heard it. Okay, now on to some death metal. Got a package from Caligari, and then one package, no, I think these are all from Caligari, just different labels. I don't remember. I thought I had gotten that. No, I'm way off base. Two of these are from Caligari. One is from Rotted Life. We'll get there. Okay, so first things first. Caligari has had this release out for a while now. I'm sure you're familiar with what this is. It's Deconsecration and Reburied, the split. Everybody's been talking about this. There's a vinyl version. I opted to get the tape because that's what Caligari had in stock. I've been sitting on this for a while now. Mostly because I've been ordering so much other stuff. I kind of thought to myself, like, I can probably wait on this for a little while before it starts to sell out. Well, it started selling out on distros and stuff, and so I finally snagged it. Comes on this really nice gold pro tape. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not dug into this very much. I've only listened to the Deconsecration side. I have not listened to Reburied. I am not very familiar with Reburied at all, but I know that this is a really good split. From what I've heard, it is very, very, very good. Very good death metal. Deconsecration is a great band. I love the artwork. There's the band, and then the other side is the lyrics. So I just wanted to show this off. Hoping I'll have more things to say about it after I listen to it. But yeah, from what I've listened to today, the Deconsecration side is incredible. It's death metal, it's doom metal, great band. So yeah, really, really good stuff. Reburied, apologies, I need to listen to that side. I need to dive more into that band and get to know them a little bit more. But yeah, everybody's been talking about this split. So I finally broke down and got it off of Caligari. I think they might still have some in stock. The vinyl's been pretty hard to find. So yeah, good stuff so far. The next thing I got off of Caligari, because I just saw they had it in stock. It's not hard to find. I'm pretty sure it's still in stock on Maggotstomp too. It's Vomit Forth's promo for their newest full length that's supposed to be coming out sometime this year. It's a 2021 promo. 3 songs. I bought the digital version of this on Bandcamp when it first came out, thinking I don't need to buy a promo tape. I'm going to buy the full release. But now I'm that kind of person where they had it in stock. It's amazing. It's so good. These songs are so good. And it makes me so excited for the new album. So I bought it because I want to support the band. I want to throw money at them. It's Maggot Stomp. I pretty much love everything that they put out. So yeah, if you have not heard this, definitely check it out. I don't typically buy promos, and then of course I go against my word of buying them, and I buy 2 in the last couple weeks. There's another one that's on its way. So yeah, really good stuff. Their first EP, I think is what is considered, is really, really good. Hard to find. Still looking for a copy of that on vinyl somewhere. Might have to settle on Discogs. If anybody knows where I can find it, let me know. I would love it. But yeah, this is really, really good. I'm so excited for this release to come out. I hope it's soon. I've been waiting for the announcement patiently. But yeah, this is Vomit Forth. Really, really good death metal. Definitely check this out if you have not heard it. And then final tape is from Rotted Life. This is like one of 3 packages that I've been getting from them. Their newest release, Masochist, and this is their EP, Chaos of World Possession. So this is actually 2019 release that just got pressed onto a physical format by Rotted Life. Really, really good old school 90s death metal worship. It sounds similar to Cannibal Corpse, so if you're a fan of Cannibal Corpse, you'll really, really enjoy this. Comes on this really nice yellow pro printed tape. I love yellow tapes, so I thought that was cool. I was reading up about this band, and for the most part, it sounded like for a while there it was just one guy, and then now he's got a full lineup now for the next release that they're currently working on. The lyrics are on the side. So yeah, that's the main guy right there. Really good stuff. I've been seeing a lot of good stuff about this. A couple other YouTubers did reviews on it and stuff, and I finally buckled down and listened to it last week. Loved it, bought it, and I finally just got it yesterday. So again, another Rotted Life release on my channel. I'm probably going to do a label spotlight because I have so much from Rotted Life in my collection that I feel like they deserve a little bit more love. So that's the final tape. I'm going to move on to the records, and I'm really excited to talk about these records. Most of them is black metal, like I said, but the first one, if you follow me on Facebook, you probably already saw this. But I finally fucking have Lamp of Murmuur in my collection. This is Heir of Eclipitical Romanticism. Latest full release that came out last year on Death Cult Productions. So, backstory on this. This is incredibly hard to get. People are flipping it on Discogs and eBay for hundreds of dollars. I think the most I've seen so far is $300 for a vinyl, $200 for a tape. A tape. Really limited pressings of like 100. I think there was also a clear version. I have just the plain black. One of my friends, his name is Alex, I will link his Instagram, saw that I've been struggling to get this. Every time they do a repress, I come up empty because it sells out in like 20 seconds. It's insane. Comes with this nice poster, which I'm definitely going to hang today. And then it's just plain black vinyl, so I'm not going to pull it out, but I'll show you the stickers. There's the main guy right there. And then the infamous jacket. So he saw that I've been bitching and complaining about how it's just impossible to get, and I absolutely love this album. Like, it's worth the hype. It's a great project. I own every single digital album that's been released on Bandcamp so far. I listen to all of this stuff every week, at least once or twice a week. It's definitely up there as some of my favorite music right now. And he reached out to me and said, hey, there was a distro over in the UK. I feel like they had the name Wizard in it. I'm new to this. He's like, I ordered 2 copies of it because they didn't have a limitation. I haven't gotten them yet, but when I get both of them in, do you want to buy one off of me? I'll sell it to you for retail. You can buy it for exactly what I paid for. You don't have to deal with that flipping bullshit or trying to wait to get another copy, because I know they're going to drop these again in April. And they only drop them in like 100, like a limited 100 run. So it's incredibly hard to get when there's so many people that want it. And I was like, absolutely, I will buy this from you. I will wait. I will be patient. And this was several weeks ago. Well, it finally came. It finally came. and I got it in the mail yesterday, and I have not been this happy about getting a vinyl in a long time. I listened to it as soon as I pulled it out of the box. I listened to it again this morning. Probably gonna take a break now because I don't want to wear it out. But yeah, I finally have this in my collection. The hype is definitely, in my opinion, worth it. I have a tape too that I managed to get for retail from somebody on Discogs of EPs. So yeah, Lamp of Murmuur, great stuff. I almost want to frame it and just stare at it because I can't believe how long it took me to get that. All right, so moving on. I'll show you a death metal record and then the rest will be black metal. Like I said yesterday, got a big package in from Earache. Been trying to get the Morbid Angel stuff in my collection. This is my favorite Morbid Angel album, Covenant. I don't think this really needs any further discussion at all. Everybody knows this album. Everybody knows this band. They know it's Tampa death metal scene. Has this really nice printed inner sheet of lyrics and then the liner notes and picture, and it comes on this translucent blue vinyl. The sticker on the other side. Yeah, again, Earache just recently repressed all of these issues of Entombed and Morbid Angel, the Massacre. There's the nice gatefold, and then the other side. So I figured I don't have these on physical vinyl copies. I'm going to just buy them. So I have a couple more coming. I ordered them in 2 different orders. I don't know why. Sometimes I do that. Like I'll order like 3 or 4 vinyls, and then I'll sit on it for a couple days. And I'm like, I actually just got the other ones too. So then I go back and order more. So yeah, great stuff. One of my favorite death metal albums. Someday I'm going to do a video on all of my favorite death metal albums. Probably classic first and then modern. So that's the other Morbid Angel I got. All right, so now the rest is black metal. This actually just came out on Friday, this past Friday. Or actually, does it come out this Friday? I don't remember. I'm really bad with releases. Fuath, I think is how you say this name. It is Andy Marshall from Heir, his other black metal project that he has. This is the second full length, I believe. I do not have the first one, but I have been seeing it on Discogs for relatively cheap, so I'm probably going to pick that up and add it to the collection. Really good album. Probably going to be one of my albums of the year, no doubt. It's got the old school, like 90s black metal worship in there. There's some of the raw black metal sound. It's really good. I've only listened to it once all the way through. I just got this vinyl yesterday. I have not spun it yet, but I've been listening to the digital version ever since it came out. It came out on Friday. It's not this week, it was last week. But yeah, really good stuff. Really good. I'm convinced anything he puts out, I will love. Has this really nice gatefold. This is on Season of Mist. I believe they still have copies. I don't think this sold out yet. I pre-ordered it literally the day it was announced, so it's been a while. I haven't checked to see if they still have copies, but again, great album. I'm convinced anything Andy does, I'm gonna love it. It's limited to 300. I don't know what number I have. It doesn't say, but really good stuff. I'm pretty sure it's called Fuath. It's Fauth. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. If somebody knows, you can go ahead and correct me in the comments. And then I will glaze over this one really quickly. I put in a massive order at Hell's Headbangers, so I'm breaking up this order. I actually got them all in one full swoop, but I went ahead and I bought all of the live Mayhem albums, all 4 of them. They're currently in a box set right now. I chose not to get the box set. It ended up being cheaper to just buy them individually. So this is live in Jesheim. I think that's Necro Butcher on the front. I can't remember. So yeah, if you're not familiar, Peaceville recently repressed all of these live, see there's a peaceful thing in there. All of the Mayhem live shows from back in the 90s. They did like a little tour back when Euronymous and Dead were still alive. It's probably some of the only recordings that has Dead on them. So yeah, they remastered them, they re-released them, 4 different shows, all of the same songs, obviously, but the quality of each recording is different in their own way. So yeah, this is one of the first ones that I listened to. I listened to this last night. You know, it's a live vinyl. It's on a recording, which is great because there's, like I said, there's not a whole lot of recordings of Dead. It's just plain black vinyl, so I'm not going to pull it out. And I'm pretty sure that that's Necro Butcher. I often get them confused. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him. He's holding Death Crush. So yeah. And then the band in the back. So actually, now I'm second guessing it. I know it says in here. It's just hard to read. The green on the black is hard to read on these vinyls, unfortunately. It's either a Necro Butcher or a Hellhammer. I'm so bad at remembering which is which. It's just whatever. I'm not a super fan, so, and I don't ever claim to be. So yeah, this is the first of the 4 that I got. It comes with this really cool booklet in here with a bunch of interviews talking about that night. So there's an interview with Faust, which, you know, Faust, the guy that killed the guy. Yeah. So yeah, just really nice interviews, long interviews about Dead and Mayhem and this show and just how they were alive, and it's good black metal history. Again, I'm not a huge fan of live albums. I rarely ever buy them. Will I listen to these frequently? Probably not. This was more of a collector's thing for me. Having the true Mayhem in my collection. So yeah, I sat on this for a little while and just thought, you know what, they're still available. They haven't sold out yet. The box set just was a little bit too pricey for me at the moment. And I just decided to pick them up individually. So I've got the other 3. I'll show in another update, but this is live in just time. Again, you know, it's a live album, so it's not the best quality, but it's better than what it probably was previously if it was on like a tape or something. I don't know if it ever was, but yeah. I mean, again, for me, it's just a collector's thing. It's not really necessarily something I'll listen to all the time. And some people might be wondering, yes, they play Death Crush, they play Necrolust, they play Funeral Fog, they play Pure Fucking Armageddon, Chainsaw Godfuck, all of the Mayhem songs are on there, and yeah. Alright, finally, the last one, another thing I was really excited to get, Bandcamp Friday purchase from last month. Finally got it. I'm not sure why they ship different, but whatever. I finally got it. This is Awada, whatever. Their first release, Devoid the Light, that was finally repressed. Out of the 3 albums that they have, Cult of the Dying Sun, Devoid the Light, and Jinn, I would say this is probably one of my favorites. You know what? It's hard. I love all 3 of them. I listen to all 3 of them all the time. But this has definitely got a little bit more of a rawer sound, considering it's came out in, I think, like 2016 or something, a while ago. Really good. Only 30 minutes long, so it's a quick listen. But again, the second album makes up for that because a lot of their stuff carries over into that. It's on this really nice gray vinyl like all the others. Yeah, I mean, this is just really good. I love this band a lot. I've already spun this several times since I've gotten this a couple days ago. And then now I'm listening to the digital version when I'm walking the dogs and stuff. So it's got the lyrics on this side, pictures of the band on that side, and I think there's also a poster. Yeah, it's in here actually. Yep. So yeah, I finally have all of their albums on vinyl now. No longer have to wait for the repressing or buy an expensive press on Discogs for the band. And I'll just be honest with you, that's probably my least favorite picture of the band. Whatever, but I don't have to hang it. So yeah, really good album. It starts out So it just starts out really good. If you haven't heard this, you definitely should listen to it. Out of the 3, I think a lot of people prefer this one out of the other 2. For me, it's a toss-up. It's really, really hard to pick a favorite because I love all 3 of them in their own way. I probably listen to Jinn more because that just recently came out, so it's newer, it's fresh, but still all around great album. And then for anybody, if you want it, I don't need the digital code, so go ahead and pause the video, and that's yours. Let me know if you snagged it, so that way people don't try to keep getting it. That's all that I had. I have a lot of other stuff I have not shown. I have about 4 or 5 tapes I haven't shown yet. I have about 8 vinyls that I haven't shown. I'm definitely gonna do another video maybe tomorrow for my collection update, because I know I'm getting a couple other things tomorrow. And then I still have to do the Creator box set video, which I am almost done listening to the albums. I listened to the 4th one today. Again, it's amazing. I cannot wait to show that off. And then what I'm listening to this week will be on Saturdays. I don't think I called it out in the last video. It'll always be on Saturdays unless for some reason I'm busy and can't record the video. So yeah, I'm thinking of ideas to have weekly for when I don't have new stuff to show off. But who am I kidding? I'm probably always going to have something new to show off. And then the best thing about this week so far is I'm getting a whole new turntable, whole new record player on Thursday. It got delayed in shipping, unfortunately. It's quite a big upgrade from what I currently have. It's not anything like super crazy. It's not like a $700,000, $800,000 turntable, but it's good enough for what I do. That's all I had. Thank you guys. And again, totally appreciate all the support I've been getting. It just blows my mind that almost 200 people want to listen to me blab to a camera. So again, totally appreciate it. And see you next time.